fire station of all things burns to the ground because of a lithium-ion battery.
A brand new fire station, only 6 months old, was celebrated as the most modern in its district. Well, it isn't anymore.
A fire station built to protect against fires engulfed in flames, all due to a single lithium-ion battery. Is lithium-ion batteries that dangerous? If a fire station isn't safe, can anywhere truly be safe? Watch the video to find out as we unpack this shocking event. In the quiet, early hours of a cool autumn morning, the Stadtallendorf fire station, just newly opened, became the site of a disaster no one saw coming. This fire station was state-of-the-art, equipped with modern facilities and a fleet of emergency vehicles ready to respond at a moment's notice, and yet, within minutes, a blaze erupted, fueled by one small but immensely powerful source, a lithium-ion battery, inside one of their own emergency vehicles. This is a device that most of us use in our everyday lives, from cell phones to electric cars, yet here, it spelled disaster. Let's explore how this tragic irony unfolded and why the incident is far more than a localized tragedy. This fire station, designed to be a fortress against fires, was reduced to rubble, and the incident is a wake-up call, raising critical questions about the safety of lithium-ion batteries, especially as they power more and more of the technology we rely on. It all started with one single battery in an emergency vehicle parked in the station's equipment hall. This battery was supposed to help save lives, powering devices critical to firefighting and rescue. Yet, in the early hours, this small, high-energy battery failed, triggering what's known as a thermal runaway. Thermal runaway is the deadly domino effect that occurs when a lithium-ion battery heats up uncontrollably. Think of it as a firecracker chain reaction, with one battery cell after another going off, sending temperatures skyrocketing. This reaction emits highly flammable gases at incredibly high pressures, essentially creating a blowtorch effect. An enclosed space, like the vehicle storage area of a fire station, this blowtorch can spread flames in seconds, consuming everything in its path. In Stadtallendorf, this deadly combination of heat, pressure, and flames quickly turned into an inferno that firefighters found impossible to contain. Within minutes, the fire had spread from the vehicle to other parts of the station. Nearly a dozen emergency vehicles were destroyed, along with essential equipment and tools needed to save lives in the community. Damages were estimated between 20 and 24 million euros, a devastating loss both financially and operationally. But how could this happen in a fire station, a place built specifically to combat and control fires? Wouldn't a place like this have every precaution in place to prevent such a disaster? As it turns out, there were serious oversights. Despite being newly constructed, the Stadtallendorf fire station lacked a basic fire alarm system, let alone a sprinkler system. According to reports, the decision to omit these systems was based on a cost-benefit analysis. The designers assumed a fire station filled with trained firefighters and equipped with firefighting gear would have no need for a fire alarm. But as the incident showed, even a place that houses heroes needs the right technology to keep everyone safe. Now, it's natural to wonder, what made these lithium-ion batteries such a risk? Why would a battery, the same type used in our phones and laptops, lead to such uncontrollable destruction? Well, let's break down why lithium-ion batteries, despite being common, have a dangerous side. Lithium-ion batteries are, in essence, miniature fuel tanks, holding large amounts of energy in a compact space. Each battery cell contains layers of lithium-based chemicals and an electrolyte. When the battery is used or charged, ions move between the layers, creating an electric current. Usually, this process is perfectly safe, but if the battery is damaged, overcharged, or exposed to high heat, the process can spiral out of control. It's like a tightly wound spring suddenly snapping. The battery overheats, releasing flammable gases, and if those gases ignite, the battery doesn't just burn, it explodes. Flames erupt at high pressure, creating a fire that's both intense and difficult to control. Once a single cell is compromised, it triggers the neighboring cells, leading to a catastrophic cascade effect. This is thermal runaway, and it's one of the primary reasons lithium-ion battery fires are so dangerous and hard to extinguish. In the enclosed space of the Statalendorf Fire Station's vehicle hall, the thermal runaway from that one battery created a perfect storm. The heat and pressure intensified the fire, spreading flames rapidly and making it impossible to contain with standard firefighting equipment. The irony is stark. A building full of firefighting resources rendered helpless against the very technology it housed. And this wasn't an isolated incident. Lithium-ion battery fires have been on the rise, with incidents happening in places like homes, warehouses, and even other fire stations. As more devices, from cell phones to electric cars, use lithium-ion batteries, we're seeing more cases of thermal runaway fires. One of the most famous cases was the 2016 Samsung Galaxy Note 7 recall, when several phones caught fire due to faulty batteries. These incidents raised alarm bells worldwide. But as we could see from Statalendorf, the lesson hasn't been fully learned. But why now? Why are these battery fires becoming more common? The answer lies in our growing dependency on lithium-ion technology. From everyday items to industrial tools and emergency vehicles, lithium-ion batteries have become essential. They provide high energy density in a small package, allowing devices to run longer and stay lighter. This demand has driven manufacturers to produce these batteries at an unprecedented scale, often pushing the limits of what they can safely handle. And as batteries get bigger, like those in electric vehicles, the potential risk grows. So, where do these fires typically happen? Lithium-ion battery fires are most common in places where batteries are stored or charged. In homes, for instance, we often leave our phones or laptops charging overnight, sometimes on soft surfaces like beds or couches. In industrial settings, large batteries are often stored in confined areas, increasing the risk of thermal runaway in an environment where heat can build up quickly. But perhaps the most shocking takeaway from the Statalendorf fire is this. Thanks for watching. If the story made you think twice about the power and risks of lithium batteries, drop down your views in the comments. Make sure to give a like, share it with friends, and hit subscribe for more eye-opening stories. Stay safe, stay informed, and let's work together to build a safer future.